Now these little fuckers have a really weird glitch about them. If you shoot them with a handgun, don't touch my balls. It's happened on more than one occasion now. Ah! You're back up. I see. Well, I don't see, because you're invisible. Ah. When I shot them with a handgun, it made the game start making this really bizarre audio glitch where we would just go at a constant tone. So I'm not gonna be shooting them. So here, if you don't use the ring of contract on this chain, you be dead. You take the dagger out of the fridge, and some bullshit flies out and grabs you. You're introduced to some fridge tentacles. An ominous fridge. Yes? No one home. Okay. This shit. Yeah, I guess this seems to be like an attic or something. Just a very barren room. Don't imagine this to have been Alessa's room. She's just displeased. Looks like she herself was having visions. There's kill. See kill there. Is that help? Right there. Holo. YOLO. Kill. Head? Tier? Head. Really sloppy lowercase d. A lot of kill. I can make out the kill. Is that ass? I can see ass up there. There's ass right in front of Harry's face. Wouldn't be the first time? Okay. Ass. That is ass, right? Am I seeing ass? Or are those supposed to be, like, 9s? 999 doesn't really have much of a reference. 666 is cliche and all. Kind of has a valid association. I don't know. I gotta... There's help. I see help down there. A lot of eyes. Few things sell crazy like drawing eyes all over the place. Even worse, scratching out eyes. Scratching out eyes in pictures. That sells crazy. And no refunds. So about that blood pack that I was mentioning earlier, remember where that shit was? This is the same room, so this is definitely supposed to be akin to the blood pack. If she was in fact a little girl when shit went down and she was brought to the hospital, she may have seen somebody like refilling her IV. Putting a blood pack up on her IV to keep her, blooded. to keep some fucking blood in her body. And she might have seen it and thought it looked like out the corner of her eye like a package of jelly beans. And, when you've got IV feeding you, you got IV to keep blood going through you and IV to nourish you. It's not unlike, blood candy. Ugh. So, That VCR that was in the hospital is bullshit. This one, less bullshit. I went the opposite way. Back on that camera.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse.
So this is how you know she was burned. Explicitly.
Skin is all charred.
That.
Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through.
Ugh.
Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
So, won't tell a soul, promise, you know, she's beckoning to somebody for help. Specifically, beckoning to somebody for PTV. You know, it was in her diary, need drug. Told the director don't want to work on the patient anymore. But then she was suffering from, like, psychically induced hallucinations from Alessa. You know, from being around her while she was suffering. Seeing insects come into the... Wait, was that Eretor? This is Belthor. Or Bethor, rather. Alrighty. So I didn't take off the steel plate in a particular room yet. But the reason for turning off that generator. Double doors. Oh, let me see if I can posit why these shadow fuckers look different now. I think it's because of the association with the hospital. Like, these things first popped up in the, in that place where I just was. Oh, hi. I didn't even fucking see you. That's the point, isn't it? Did you quit with that? So, the same way that the moments of happiness were ephemeral and fleeting, once she went into the hospital and suffered such intense, great agony, by comparison, her problems in childhood of being harassed and everything by the children, at least, like whatever fucking other fates she may or may not have suffered, still fucking pretty legit. You know, heavier trauma, yeah, but being picked on by children, they seem a bit more fleeting, a bit. That's why those are more transparent when you see the environment of the secret hospital rooms and, you know, even indeed just the regular hospital through them. Not even regular, the Hell World hospital, but not the secret rooms. So this is why I turned off the generator. This was wrapped in the wire. Had to kill the power so I could get through it. I just happened to not go to it first. Yeah, so, yeah. It's almost like her illustrating the severity of the... Oh, jeez, hi. The severity of the shit that she went through afterwards, you know, by... kind of diminishing the problems that were so real to her before. The problems that were at least opaque to us. Oh, you little dick basket. You need to quit with that shit. Damn, little tenacious bastard. Now, you gotta be dead. Damn. They do a lot of damage. So, given that they do a lot of damage, I think that's also kind of part of the thing, where, like, they, all of their barbs and stings and all their harassment, it hurts a lot at the time, but their motivations are clear, you see right through them, they're not the ones, like, the pain you feel from them, I mean, the damage it does to you is pretty significant. You gotta use your health items and shit, but they're not the ones going for the long game. They want to hurt you in the moment. They want to hurt you right now as much as they possibly can because they're vicious little buggers. But you can see right through them, and they appear to be ephemeral because this sort of thing.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
Is the real evil.
Yet.
I mean, you can see through them here because it's a, like a flashback, just like Alessa, when you see her run by.
What soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power.
Power. Just
Never fear.
nebulously?
Promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing.
One might even say effete. Oh wait, that's
Unless we
me.
get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell.
Alakazam! Booga booga booga!
Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
So, yeah, Alessa's soul was like, fuck this, and dipped out of her agonizingly imprisoned body. They keep it alive with magic and medicine, whatever rituals they got up their sleeves. Keeping it alive, that's what was keeping Alessa alive. To freak out Lisa, like, oh my god, the blood and pus keeps oozing through. Oh hey, here are those cards that were laid out on the table. A significant visual image in her room. Butterfly collection. And moths. The symbolism of the larva would be like either the young Alessa, who was weak and unable to, like, really do much, as in, like, defend herself from the things that were yet to happen. And then the moth could be, like, the fully, like, blossomed magical abilities. Or rather, probably more convincingly, that age, it's fucking. Rather, probably more convincingly, is that the bandaged, burned, imprisoned Alessa would be the larva, and the completed form when Cheryl's half, when the half of the soul that is Cheryl returns to her, that is the more powerful, more visually impressive, just fully bloomed, fully blossomed, fully metamorphosed form. And look at those. Look at all those fucking alchemical. Except the Ankh. The Ouroboros, Dagger Melchior, and obviously the Mercurial Staff. Are related to alchemy. So this is the second save. This is the other save. This was a long play. 4 hours, damn. So, we now commence.